This is what you call baking, okay? Hey, what's up, y'all? I am back. I am Riquel Angela, and this time I wanted to bring you guys back into my kitchen. I am wanting to make a banana nut bread. I've been craving it and I just been wanting to make it, and I've also been trying to find like a nice healthy snack slash dessert that I can just eat anytime that I want. I'm actually gonna make these into muffins. So I'm super excited to make this. I've been looking and searching for certain recipes, trying to find the best healthy option, I guess, for myself. So watch me prepare these banana nut muffins, crossing my fingers that this all goes right. So let me just show you guys what I have at the moment. So right now I have 4 ripe bananas. Sometimes most people like these bananas to be a little bit darker, but I just couldn't wait much longer. I've been ready to eat this and make this banana bread. So I have my walnuts here. I kind of crushed them a little bit more in the bag. I have my vanilla, I have my cinnamon, I have my melted butter. This is my baking powder. I have light brown sugar, which I'm debating if I want to use that. So that's half a cup of light brown sugar, and I'm just gonna go by how I'm feeling. And then this is the all-purpose flour, and I have a cup and a half of that. And the melted butter that I'm using is the Smart Balance, and I have it with the light with flaxseed oil. So I guess this is like the healthier option. I actually been making this or adding this into my oatmeal, so I think it tastes all right. And then I have my 2 eggs. So I'm gonna quickly actually peel my bananas and mash them into my bowl here, and then we'll go from there. So first I am going to peel my bananas, breaking them apart to make it easier for me to mash. Oh, y'all, I've been so excited to do this. Mashed bananas. Almost said mashed potatoes. So this is the consistency that I wanted my bananas to be mashed at before I started adding my other ingredients. So I'm gonna add in my 2 eggs. And then a teaspoon of vanilla. So now that I have my eggs and my vanilla in with my bananas, I just want to make sure that I'm mixing my eggs very well before I add in any of my other ingredients. So now I'm going to add in my cup and a half of flour and my teaspoon of baking soda, but I'm just going to pour it in here like that. So when adding your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients, you want to make sure that you are mixing all of this. I mean, like from the edges to the sides to the bottom. You want to make sure that your flour is mixed in very well with your banana and egg mixture. So once my batter was fully mixed in completely, I grabbed a separate bowl which had my melted butter, and I went ahead and added a little bit of brown sugar to it. I did pour out about a half a cup of brown sugar, but I just mixed it to my liking, and so I went ahead and poured my brown sugar and butter into the batter, and you want to make sure that is mixed in very well before you move on to the next step. So once everything is mixed together, this should be your consistency. So now on to my favorite, which is cinnamon. So I think it told me to do like a half or a teaspoon of cinnamon, but I love cinnamon a lot, and I knew that little bit wasn't gonna be enough. So I just kind of went for my liking, the tasting that I like. So I just kept going in with more cinnamon. And for a little extra flavor, I decided to add some nutmeg to my batter as well, and that kind of kicked it up a notch with the spices. And you'll see me going in with a little bit more cinnamon, a little bit more nutmeg, until I just honestly got to the flavor that I like. Now on to walnuts. I started off with about a cup full of walnuts, and because I like nuts a lot, I decided to go ahead and add about a half a cup of some more crushed walnuts. So I'm adding a little bit more vanilla because the vanilla I bought was the imitation, so it wasn't that true pure taste of vanilla that I was looking for. Once my batter is finished, I am now about to spray my muffin pans with the Pam spray, and it's the coconut spray. I've actually been using this a lot when I make pancakes and waffles. So I'm just wiping around my pans. So I used a measuring cup to scoop out the batter, and that measuring cup was 1/4, and that was just enough to fill my muffin pans. Okay, so here are my muffins unbaked. I still have a bit of batter left, so it looks like this batch may actually make about 18 of them. I think I can get about 6 more muffins out. So the recipe calls for me to bake my muffins for about 20 to 24 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and place them in the oven, and I'm going to set my timer for just 20 minutes, and then I'll check on it and see if I need to let it stay in the oven for another 4 more minutes. So let's see how it goes. I have the oven on 350 right now, and here are my muffins sitting in the oven. Setting my timer to 4 minutes, 20 minutes, setting my timer for 20 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit here. When they're ready, I'm just gonna wait, check and see if they need to be in the oven for another 4 minutes. So crossing my fingers, hopefully they come out right. So this is how much batter I had left after making the 12 muffins. So this looks like it can make about 6 more muffins. So once my 12 are finished, I'm just going to use the rest of this batter. Hopefully these banana nut muffins come out right. The only person I know that makes really good banana bread is my grandmother. So she was the one who put me on to banana bread. I don't have a bread pan. I had muffin pans, and I thought it would be kind of easier and quick to just kind of make muffins and then grab one whenever I'm ready to eat them. I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but my muffins are rising. I guess I did something right. It smells so good in here, y'all. It's almost finished. I got 2 minutes left, and my muffins have risen. They've been in the oven for about 20 minutes or 18 since I have 2 minutes left, or 55 seconds left. So yeah, it smells so good. So when I take them out the oven, I'm just gonna check and see if they're done in the middle. If they're not, then I'm gonna stick them in another 4 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at them. They so pretty. They so pretty. Ooh. They actually look kind of done already. They're ready. So this is my last batch, and I decided to sprinkle a few walnuts with a dash of cinnamon on top. I just wanted to kind of get creative with the last 6. We'll see how that works. This is what you call baking, okay? I may have to just say that I'm gonna have to give my grandmother the credit for teaching me how to bake. My mom for sure has taught me how to cook a lot of food items that I eat, but when it comes to baking, I grew up baking a lot with my grandmother. So I thank you, Grandma, for teaching me how to bake and stuff. So I'm so happy these muffins came out looking so good. I am so excited to take a bite. Let's try it out. So my first bite of my muffin. Look at that. Am I smacking? Y'all, it's so good. So good. Have y'all ever seen the lady here on YouTube? I don't know her first name, but I think her channel's like It's So Good, and she does like these different recipes, and honestly, that lady's entertaining. It's funny how she just takes a bite and she's like, so good. Actually pretty good. I didn't want it to be so sweet. I poured a half a cup of brown sugar, and I think I only used like a third of that, or 2/3 of it. I didn't have that much left, but I think this is gonna hold me over. Not too sweet, not too bitter. I think I put enough spice in here with the cinnamon and the nutmeg. It's very nutty. I got one more bite left. Y'all want some? Y'all have to check that lady video out, because she was like, let me get you get a bite. Pretty good. Not that bad. Now, it's not my grandma's, but it's not that bad. So this is the last batch that I created. This is when I sprinkled a little bit of the walnuts on top with a dash of cinnamon. And this is the final product. I'm really happy how these came out. So if you guys want to see more from me, let me know. Thank you guys for watching me make my banana nut muffins. I appreciate you guys for viewing my videos on my channel. If you guys want more baking videos or cooking videos from me, let me know in the comment section, and I will have the recipe along with the link in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good one, and don't forget to subscribe. Ooh.